Another thing that's constantly asked of me is to try and give some sort of idea what to do if there's a terrorist attack. And it's very, very simple, and it has to be simple, because then if you're in the moment and you're panicking and you're not too sure what's going on, it has to be simple so you can remember it and take action to keep safe. But the first thing is try and avoid to be in a situation in the first place. If you're looking at the attacks that took place at London Bridge, there's all the commotion going on where there's attacks with knives, there's blood, there's screaming, there's running. But because we live in a safe, liberal sort of democracy, it's very alien for us to encounter that. So it takes time for us to see what is going on. Certainly if we're concentrating, doing our own thing, we'll, just looking at the pavement, looking at our phones, just trying to get home. So it's trying to be not constantly vigilant as you're hiding in doorways, but just be aware of your surroundings. So if something does happen, it's not as if you're going to go, that's a terrorist incident, but you're going, 1 minute, there's something happening, rather than just walking into it and then being part of it. So the idea is to try and avoid rather than get involved. But if you are involved, whether it's an attack that's happened on London Bridge or it's something like the 7/7 bombings at King's Cross, the first thing is just not to flap, because we've got a part of our brain that gives us fight or flight, and 9 out of 10 times things we don't understand, we're going to flight. But if you're flapping at the same time, what will happen is that you join the crowd, and that's when people start to get trampled and you start to become a casualty. As an example is when there's an incident in a public building and people are pushing at the fire escape bar to move out the door, but actually they don't realise they're not pushing hard enough, yet everybody's behind them trying to wait to go. So if you see that, you either push the bar yourself or you run in a different direction, because the object is to make distance between the problem and yourself, and you do that the best way you can. And the best way you can is by just really trying to keep calm and really try to see what is going on. Because when we're under immense stress, what happens is all the blood disappears from what the body decides are not vital sort of organs, and one of them's the eyes, and that's why you start to get tunnel vision and you can't see what's going on. So it's probably being aware of that and saying, look, I'm under stress, I know I'm not seeing everything. Take a deep breath, look what everybody else is doing, see that they're flapping, and try and do different, and just make distance.